Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Aashi Adani and about a year ago I spent a lot, about 42,000 rupees on buying the Dyson Airwrap, and it has been a long as journey, but I have finally learned how to make my curls look good and last for a long period of time. Like you must have probably heard that Dyson curls don't last for very long. I have finally perfected my recipe for perfect hair, and at the end of the video I also tell you whether or not I think the Dyson was a great purchase. So let's get started. Alright, so before we dive in, I just want to kind of put it out there that owning a Dyson sort of feels like owning a high-end car. The mileage is low, the upkeep is too much, the maintenance is very expensive, but it makes you feel really cool. And in the case of Dyson, it also really helps your hair. So these are some pros and cons that you will be looking at ahead in the video. So let's get started. Alright, so I have really fine hair and I live in Mumbai, so the humidity here is at peak all the time. Okay, my issue with the Dyson is that I have fine frizzy hair, and then when I step out in the humidity it just becomes worse, and heat styling it, even if I used a curling tong, my hair did not last for more than a day. It just did not. I would have to touch it up because that's the texture of my hair. It's kind of very fine, so it falls very easily. It does not hold anything. So I have a couple of products that I use in order to make sure that the Dyson works. Now this is not 100% the Dyson's fault. The Dyson does not last because it does not use a lot of heat, and even on heat my hair don't last anyway. So that's a little bit of a problem that I face, but I think it's really important to protect my hair, knowing how much I desire to heat style it and make it look perfect all the time. So I'm going to start. I use a couple of products to help the Dyson in order to make my hair look perfect. So the first thing that I have is this Schwarzkopf. I don't know how to say this. This is the brand. It has this dry ends sort of a thing. Now I have a couple of split ends, and it just makes your hair very non-frizzy. This one particular product has really helped my hair. I used to have such dry ends. No matter how much serum I use, masks I used, anything, you just need sort of like a leave-in conditioner kind of a product to make sure that your hair is doing okay. So I'm going to use a little more, but this one does make your hair a little sticky, so you want to use very little and distribute it evenly in your hair. Now I have noticed, I have been told this by people, that I look a little harsh when I'm doing my hair, but trust me, I'm not. It's just how I look. Okay, so let's dive into the Dyson first. So I have the whole kit here. It's been a year since I've been using it, and it has genuinely been a learning curve, because this is not like your ordinary straighteners. Like, I had to try so many products to boil down to this is my final regime to make sure that my Dyson hair looks great. So you have all of these products right here, right? So you have the blow dryer, which looks like this. You have your smoothing brush, firming brush, and this is the volumizing brush, and you have your curling tongs right here. Now the products that let me give you a quick review. Blow dryer is good. It dries your hair. Yeah, it's a normal blow dryer. Volumizing brush I really like for my front sections, but not for the rest of the hair because it pulls. And this though does not only last on my hair. This I have tried so many different ways. I don't know, my hair does not just look blow dried all the time because it falls flat. So it either starts looking straight or it looks curly because I have curly hair. Smoothing brush, I use this when I want a blowout effect and not poker straight hair. This brush is the firming brush. I use it when I want proper straight hair. This really is one of my favorites. And we have two sizes of the curling tongs. I use the small ones because because I've noticed that these make my hair last much longer than these do. I think it's because it's wide, right? So it anyway gives a very light blowout effect, and that is not only lasting on my hair, which is why I go for these ones. So right now I have a couple of products on my hair. First is this. Next I'm going to be using this L'Oreal Lift and Volume Mousse. Now I have noticed that this mousse really helps kind of make the curls last long. So I only use this in the bottom parts of my hair where I want the curls, and just not on the top. Again, this will kind of make your hair feel a little sticky, nothing too bad, and we're just gonna distribute it evenly. Alright, so now that you guys can see that I have curly hair, like you can already see my hair is curling up. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to flatten out the top, because I don't like my curls starting over here. I like them starting at least here or here. One important thing about the Dyson is that you want the hair to set in its place before you move it around, because if you move it around, your hair has to heat and cool in the same position if you want it to last for longer. That's why I highly recommend doing your hair in front of the AC, like directly in front of the AC, so it cools down faster and you don't move it around too much. That's why I used to do my hair in the fan or without the fan sometimes, but I have really noticed that doing your hair with the AC really helps. Like it really makes your hair last longer. So I'm starting with the firming brush, and I'm just gonna try settling down the top bits of my hair. I'm also using the highest blowout setting and the highest heat setting here. Alright, as you can see, this is dried up pretty much, but the curls are still there, and that you have to fix with a hair straightener if you don't want it, because there's really no other way around it. I'm just gonna tie up one side of the hair, and I tie it up so that the dampness doesn't go away. I don't want my hair to dry out right now. Alright, we're gonna be starting off with the curling tong. I'm starting with this barrel. You have to always look in the mirror. Okay, this is wrong, like you see this is going this way, but to me it's going this way. So you have to look in the mirror and see if the hair is going this way, it's outside, and we need that. Now I'm gonna quickly roughly section my hair. I'm not too perfect with it, and we're just gonna start it. I like to hold the heat setting for about 20 seconds till I feel like the hair has dried completely, and then I like to press it into the cool shot button for about 10 seconds. I'm quickly gonna do this side of my hair and be right back. We got this side all done up. You can see that like stuff is already opening up from the top. That's okay. I'm just gonna take some setting spray. Yes, you need some hairspray. It's not gonna last otherwise. It does not make your hair very crinkly or anything. Don't worry about that unless you use way too much. I'm using the L'Oreal Elnet spray, I think. I've heard really good things about this, and I was using the Sephora one before this. It didn't really work, so I'm just gonna I really like to work this towards the ends, so the hair stays. Now I'm just gonna like push this stuff back, switch the barrel. All you have to do is pull this out and put the other barrel in, let your hair down, start from back to front, and I'm just gonna do the other side. Okay, let's evaluate. This side has kind of opened up already. You can see the hair is loosening up. This side is still tight because I just finished doing it. I don't like the little frizz that you see. It happens with the Dyson because it's literally pushing out air up into your hair, so your hair is flying up. So flyaways are a big thing. They've put in a new device. I think they have this new device which is supposed to smoothen that out. I don't have it with me, and so I like to go in with my straightener. Now I use the smaller barrel, right, which is why my hair is so tight. Now obviously I'm not going to keep it like this, so I like to flip it and I like to shake it a little bit rather than running my fingers through it or running a comb through it. I think that is very weird, and it just exaggerates the frizz of your hair. So I'm just gonna do that right now. Shake it a little bit. This is what the hair looks like now. I really like it. You see how big and fluffy it looks. This is not the kind of look you will be able to achieve with a straightener or a curling tong. You might be able to after a lot of practice, but without any practice I think this is really good. It looks very pretty, and it barely damaged my hair except the fronts because I chose to heat style it. Alright, so let's get to the chase. Do you actually need to buy the Dyson Airwrap? The answer is really depending on your needs. I am someone who likes to blow dry my hair after every single wash. But if you're someone who only curls or straightens or blow dries your hair for special occasions, you don't need to spend 42,000 rupees on this, because this is not something that lasts for a very long time. Like, these curls are not going to last for a very long time. So why spend that money on special occasions when you can go to the salon, spend your 1,000, 2,000 rupees and get a proper blowout done professionally where your hair will actually stay looking good. These curls will last me probably for the entire day because I've used so much product, and I also did it when they were wet. And yeah, that's about it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like and comment and subscribe to my channel. Let me know what else you'd like to see from me. I'll see you guys super soon. Bye.